fallen many times. I ain't never been broken. Little things gonna hit, you gonna have some big things hit. Everything is a lesson learned. Watch how people act when some little shit. They lose their goddamn mind with some little shit. And you really going through some shit. Don't let that be, don't use that as a crush to really act how you wanna act. Because then God'll open your eyes and be like, well, look at them. Look how, he's not at peace, but he's at peace in knowing that he can call my name. And that brings him peace. Now here on the earth, I may be frustrated and I'm human, bro. Yeah, man, listen, man. For the ones who you gotta break it down in layman terms, I'm frustrated for the rest of my life. I'm fucked up for the rest of my life. It's 50% of a certain unit that I have, and it's 50% left. My kids don't have nothing else to rely on. I have to be the nurturer and the provider. So I have to, when I see people that be going at it with their baby mamas and all that, I be like, listen, whatever it is, just make sure the energy right. Don't walk around with a hateful heart. Don't be like, oh man, fuck that bitch. Listen, man, you don't know how valuable you got it. That's value. Something you don't like holds a lot of value until it's gone and you're gonna realize how much value that is. So if I was you, go kiss her. Go hug her. That may mean a lot. That may settle the situation. Be the king that you are and guide the situation forever. Don't ever get dismantled, don't ever deteriorate because you're gonna go through a lot of things that's gonna try to break your character. This is my character. Character is meaning I have to walk as of such in such of honor and such manner because of higher power. Now, if a nigga wanna see me frustrated, y'all pull your bitch ass up and say some shit that I don't like right here in arm reach. Then I'll show your bitch ass what's really good, how I really feel. I set your ass an example. I make you the example. Since I'm tripping, walk in front of me and disrespect what I'm supposed to be doing.
What I'm living for.
What I'm living for. So I can take all my frustration out on your little bitch ass. Since you think this a front. Because sometimes you got to put a fool out there in front of the public to show everybody, don't be the fool for niggas who think it's a game. Now, we're gonna save this fool life. We're gonna let him go and tell him, hey man, stay prayed up, man. Keep God first. Don't disrupt. Don't be disruptive. And by me acting out of emotions, I can be disruptive. But I don't have to be, I don't need to be because that's not according to the higher power's plan. The higher power plan was for y'all to see me go through that and I still speak his name, man. That's for y'all. And I'm still trying to figure out the reason for me. Dig what I'm saying? That's a forever fight that I gotta live with.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians 4 and 16. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inner man is renewed day by day. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. And to that, I would like to say, Kal Halayam, La Alahaya Nawa, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yawashai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well. Shalom. Unto the brothers that pushing his works in truth and in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And shalom unto the few and faithful Akwatiyam who have been listening and learning. And shalom unto the Israelites who have been scattered among the heathens. And this is Brother Karatazar from the GMS Vibration Camp of the Trinidad and Tobago. Alright, hereby, this lesson, is pertaining to, light affliction, pertaining to the light affliction, that we face daily. And seeing, where sometimes on a daily we might be, stressed out because, at work we ain't getting certain things done, and so many things just not going your way, but at the end of the day, it's only how Bashim Yashai will, and he also guide your steps, he guide your steps accordingly. All right. And sometimes we may it may feel like the affliction that we get in is heavy, right? Because not every brother affliction is the same. It may be light, it will be light, but sometimes it seems very heavy, and these is things that we just have to keep in remembrance that we serve a power that is none else that is greater than our power, than our power, Yahweh Bashim Rashai. And we just have to stay, and believe, have faith, and and trust within the process. To have times where you may probably feel down, nothing and going your way. You're feeling so drained out at the same time. Right? You're feeling so drained out at the same time, but hey, there are demons, that always are around you. They're listening to every single word that you are saying, and they're just waiting for that down time to jump on you. All right. Yeah. All right. So let's read over 2 Corinthians 4:16, and it reads, "For which cause we faint not. But though our outward man perish," this outward man, this outward flesh, which it perish daily, right? "Yet the inward man is renewed day by day." Which is the inward man? The inward man is the spirit, is the spirit, the Ruach, right? And this inward man renewing daily, because why? Because you're reading through the scriptures, you're following the law, statutes, and commandments, and and you're trying to obey how Bashim Yashai as best as possible. All right. Verse 17, "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment," you say a moment, which is like a little moment, right? Because I can remember going through some things, and even just recently, the amount of things that happen, it sometimes it was really, really overbearing, where you literally sit in a vehicle and you scream. Obviously you wouldn't scream like a woman, but you're just overwhelmed with everything, and you literally scream within rage. All right. But then yet, when we calm down, hey, this is a light affliction, all this, is temptations, and there are levels to things, and even this is also why, it is also, good to just go into the scriptures, go over your lessons, or whatever classes that you may have set on specific days, or whatever the case may be. You just go back through your lessons, and reading through the scriptures, it comforts you, right? Because these, because the scriptures, it really, really comforts you mentally, right? And reading through the scriptures, you will be able to to move forward step by step. And with this race is not for the swiftest, but for those who can endure. All right, for those who can endure. Step by step, we will get there. Don't rush it. All right. Work it for us a far more exceedingly eternal weight of glory. Right? verse 18. While we look not at the things which are seen, right? Because the things are seen, the things of this world. We don't look, as men of Lord, we don't look at things of this world. We don't worship the things of this world, things that can be seen with the physical eye, right? Because we definitely know that these things are going to perish. These things are going to rust, moss build up on this shit, right? Right? But at the things which are not seen, for the things which are seen are temporal, right? All these things are temporal. These things we can see, feel, and touch, they are temporal. But the things which are not seen are eternal. And that, that is what that we strive for the things that are not seen. All right, because we as married Lord, we don't see, in this time we don't see Yahushai. We don't see Yahushai within the physical, but we believe, we have faith on the things that are not seen. And by having that faith onto the things that are not seen, things happen, your prayers being answered, you're being comforted by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, by true signs, because he speaketh through men. Alright? So let's go to Psalms 34 and 19. Many are the affliction of the righteous, because we trying to follow the laws and obey the laws and statutes of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Don't feel because you're trying to do everything perfect that you wouldn't get afflictions, that you wouldn't get certain things that come into you. Don't feel that you're untouchable. No. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai will tempt you. He will send tests at you. But the test, is to see growth, get you stronger mentally, physically, spiritually. Because why? Because without you, moving up to that next level, you must be tested. In every level, you must be tested to move up. Alright? But Yahweh deliver him out of them all. Right? For many, many are the afflictions of righteousness, but Yahweh deliver him out of all. Right? Let's go to First Peter 5 and 9. It says, whom resist steadfast in the faith. All right, so let's go to the interliner into steadfast. All right, steadfast, strong, firm, immovable, solid, hard, rigid. All right, all right, verse 9. Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. Right? So don't feel, because as the last scripture, right? As the last scripture we just was in Psalm 34 and 19, right? Many are the affliction of the righteous, right? So so even that man who is in the world, he's also facing his afflictions as well. But you know what? Why we have to praise, thank Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, because he chose us to be in this truth. And he chosen us to be in this truth. You know what? We have the scriptures to comfort us while we are in our affliction, but they don't. Right? They don't. So guess what? When they don't have these scriptures to comfort them, that's why sometimes you have all these suicides. You have all these things happening where, a man just decide to beat up a woman in the street. A man just decide to go wild and do whatever he please. Right? But we have these scriptures to comfort us. We have Yahweh Shem Yeshai to keep us in lane and keep us in check. All right? All right. Verse 10. But the power of all grace, who had called us unto his eternal glory by Hamashiach Yahushai, after that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you. Right? So I seem to talk about in every level you need to be tested to move up, and by that bring forth growth. It strengthens you. I'll say here, make you perfect, establish. All right, verse 11. To him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen. All right. So let's go to Luke. To Luke 4:3. This is when Yahushua was being tempted by the devil for 40 days. All right. So let's go. All right. Verse 3. And the devil said unto him, if thou be the son of power, command this stone that is be made bread. And Yahushua answered, saying, it is written that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word of Yahweh. Right? That the words that are written within the scriptures. Right? Verse 5. And the devil, taking him up into the high mountain, showing unto him all the kingdoms of the world in a moment of time. And what we have just read before in the scriptures before, right? A little moment, that not with that moment, but it is a little moment, right? Because these things were physical, Verse 6. And the devil said unto him, all his power will be give thee, and the glory of them, for that is delivered unto me, and to whomsoever I will I give it. Right? Verse 7, if thou therefore wilt worship me, all shall be thine. Verse 8, and Yahushua answered and said unto him, get thee behind me, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship Yahweh thy power, and him only shall thou serve. Right? And him only thou shalt serve. Right? So, so we know, so you know the power that you have. You know the power that you have, and this lesson that I'm doing here is not basically to reach at anyone or anything like that. It just it was in my spirit, and I just decided to do a video on light affliction, right? On light affliction. Someday a brother may come across this video that going through light affliction, but it may seem heavy, and he may come through this video, and somehow, some way it may comfort him. So that call for me being able, getting the spirit from your Bashim to be able to do this lesson upon this. Alright. Let's go to Proverbs 24:10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thine strength is small. Right? In the NLT say, if you fail under pressure, your strength is too small. Alright. Psalms 46:10. He said, "Be still and know that I am Yahweh, your power." Right? "I will be exalted among the heathen, and I will be exalted in the earth." Alright? So, to my Akim out there, we are not alone in this fight, but we had to keep pushing through our light affliction, and that's what we had the brotherhood there for as well too. So, and to that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'd like to say Kal Halayam La Alahayanawa Yahweh Ba'ashem Washai Bahashem Kakudash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom unto the Akim that pushing this works in truth and in sincerity. And shalom unto the Aquatium who is listening and learning. There's a brother Karatiza. Until next time, shalom.